Hey everyone, happy 4th of July! I've decided to declare my independence today from procrastinating on a project for way too long. You may remember, if you've been following me, that trellis I built over my flower bed. Well, these little black U-shaped tubs, I think, compromised it. They were way too heavy for those thin shoji screens that I put on the ends here. They filled up with rain and started bowing out the frame. And now look at the mess I have. I've been looking at this for 3 weeks. Ugh, I've got to take the screws out here, and I need to take these metal brackets off so that I can get this thing taken down before the sun comes up over that garage, because it is 95 degrees today and it is going to be so hot. So first thing, I'm going to try to take these metal hanging brackets off here that I had some flowers hanging from. And these things were a little bit of a booger to get in here because of the way the screws are angled. But, I'm going to get my power drill, going to give it my best shot. I swear I don't have a single engineering brain cell in my body, but, I do my best. So, okay, the whole board came with that one. And now on to the second one. Sure would have been easier to take these off while it was still up, but girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. And I want to save these brackets because I may rebuild this trellis. We'll see. And these things were $6 each at Home Depot. So I don't want to just toss these brackets away. So I've got those down. The easiest part is taking these little lanterns off. And these are still working, so I want to save those as well. And I've got a little collection of things going on over here on my little table. I'm so glad I picked that up. Now for the other shoji screen, I've got to get these screws out. And I had to make it look pretty, so I painted white over the screw heads, thinking it would help preserve them. And maybe it did, but it sure makes them hard to see when you're trying to get them off here. Oh, goodness. But I'm going to get her done because I have got to get this off of here. I'm so sick of looking at this broken down thing, especially because it was so pretty. It made me so sad to see it getting compromised. But I knew those screens weren't going to hold up. So this whole pile has got to go out to the curb. And I'm sure missing my trellis already. I do have two of the shoji screens left. If you saw that video, which I'll link below in case anybody's curious, I picked these up free off of the curb about a few houses down from me on an early morning walk one day. And I sanded them down, painted them, and there were four. Well, I only needed two, so I ran out of paint after I'd got the third one painted. And I just plopped them in here under the overhang out on the patio because they're really tall. And if I'm going to rebuild these, I have to paint that other one. Here we have Ellie hanging out above the pool. She is so funny.
What are you
Skinniest
doing,
thing you'll
Ellie?
ever meet. I think she's anorexic, but she's so fun. And man, oh man, that pool looks good already. It's not even 8 o'clock. It is hot and humid. So I might get in there later this afternoon. Now this pile has got to go out to the curb. Luckily, here in South Florida, they do a big trash pickup every 2 weeks. No extra charge because those things are too big to fit in my trash can, that's for sure. Now I've got to head inside and see what I can dig up. Oh, rain bins here, you guys. We got about an inch, inch and a half last night, which I'm so thankful for. I like to put things back in their place. My little power drill's going back on the shelf. And let's see what I have in the way of white paint to determine if I want to take on rebuilding that trellis. I'm trying to get out of here and get to Kansas City, God willing, but I'm plugging along here in Florida while I can. I've got a full can of spray paint and barely any in the second one. Let's have a dig here because those little hanging buckets that I'd had on the trellis are just sitting on the table out there, taking up space. So I've decided I've got some S-hooks here in my bits and bolts bin. I'm going to dig these out and hang those little pots in my gazebo frame that I took this canvas off of. And I think that'll look good enough for now. At least they won't be just sitting on the table, right? And easy enough to hang them from the S-hooks. I hit Walmart yesterday because I knew these little pots were looking really thin. Some of the flowers had died because of the hot weather last summer. So I grabbed a couple more vinca and I'm going to put these in the pots before I hang them. And again, boy, that sun's starting to come up over that garage, so I have got to get this done. And I figured, I'll just leave what I have in there. I'm not going for perfection here. I'm the only one hanging out here looking at anything. So good enough is good enough. And these vincas are about 247 a pot. And one thing I've found this year is they sort of have spread like in the wind, I guess. And I've ended up with a lot of free vinca here and there growing through the crevices on the patio, which I've managed to replant out there in the flower bed in different places. So I'm going to get these hung and then I'll give you a little update on my garden. I think those look good enough. I'll be able to see them from where I sit on my patio when it's not too hot to have coffee out there. Now, for the garden update, I think about a month ago I showed you guys we had a big rain and it really did what I had going a bad turn. And so I replanted some Anasazi green beans, which supposedly can really handle the heat. And I had had squash here, and all of the plants died except for this one. We'll see how long that one hangs out. And then I replanted these, and look how well these are doing. That goes to show you that that rain we had middle of May that really did in my garden. I don't think it was my imagination, you guys. I really don't. Hopefully these will last long enough to get some zucchini off of. Got a few females forming in there. We'll see how it goes. 95 degrees every day. Now I planted regular green beans in this bed before the sweet potatoes really took over, and they did not come up. So I'm not sure if the seeds were bad or what. This is a little pumpkin plant, and boy, the bug pressure this time of year, guys, it is something. So we'll see if I can get anything out of all this. And these poor tomatoes, when that rain hit middle of May, they really didn't handle it well. So I trimmed them way back, and then they seem to be coming back, especially my precious sweet cherry tomato plant here on the end. And I've gotten a lot of blooms, but you guys, it's just not fruiting like it did a month or two ago before that rain. Lots of flowers, and then I just get one tomato here or there. And I don't know again if something was in that rain or if it's just so hot or what the deal is, but it's making me sad. I've got one little tomato here, and I swear I'm keeping that one for the seeds in case I don't get any others because those cherry tomatoes are so good. So yeah, that's my little garden bed update. And my peppers keep hanging in there. I keep giving them some fertilizer. That seems to help quite a bit. I've managed to get maybe 8, 9 peppers off of these plants so far this year. I sure hope these peppers can hang in there because the prices have gotten crazy out there for peppers. Now I'm going to give my little flower buckets a drink. It rained last night, as I said, a good inch and a half, so I don't need to water the garden this morning, thank goodness, because it is already getting so hot I'm starting to sweat. But I want to give these little flower buckets a good drink before I head inside. I just love having a garden, even if I'm not very good at it. Being out here with the plants, seeing Mother Nature do her thing just does a lot for the soul and a lot for my peace of mind. And the gurus say dig around in the dirt's good for you. So, yeah, a little 4th of July touch there. Now I'm heading inside and I'm going to cross this project off my list. Thank goodness. Glad to get her done. I hope you all have a fantastic 4th of July. I'm going to get on to my next big procrastination project, and I'll see y'all in the next one.